Aquarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's an energy reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, or anybody who's drawn to hear it. Remember, this is an energy reading, so if you're drawn to this video, it's because there's a message in it for you that you need to hear right now. And I'm going to cast for the next 7 days too, so this is where your message begins. Know your worth. I gotta say that's trickier than it sounds. It's challenging. It's Aries energy. It's about independence. It's about self-initiative, like feeling good enough about who you are to be the oddball and like it, right? And that's a very Aquarius vibe as well. But this is more taking the initiative, going through life more just self-satisfied and feeling really good in your own skin. So it's a very confident energy. It's also kind of almost like the universe is cheering you on, saying you're worth it, right? Reminding you that you get to be where you want to be based on what you know is right. Not feelings as in your emotions, but feelings as in your vibe. When your vibe is balanced and it's stable, you know, Aquarians, that you're in the right place. So there is that sense of the universe is now calling out to you to remind you of that vibe, of that feeling that you're doing well. So this vote of confidence is coming to you hopefully just at the right time. So let's get into the rest of this message. Aquarius, if anything falls out while I divide the deck, it's part of the reading. It's staying on the table. If you need a personal reading, please contact me at www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. You can book and schedule whatever reading works for you right there. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. And if you select all notifications, you'll also be notified when I go live, so you can get free tarot card readings. Yes, I go live often, usually weekly. It hasn't been that way during the summer, but usually weekly. And if you're a member, there are members only live chats as well, where there's deep dives into multiple questions that you might want to ask. So you might want to consider that as well. Aquarius. I'm gonna fight it, just gonna leave it. Let's cleanse this energy, shall we? Okay. A rebirth is assured. So this was a coming to life, or a self-imagining, an awakening to your own possibilities and potential. And this would have happened not too long ago, but it would have been a change in your perspective, a change in who you are. We all change. We do. We level up. You know, we should not be the same person we were 10 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe even a year ago, certainly not 25 years ago, right? So This was a leveling up, an awakening of sorts. And this kind of leveling up is spiritual as well, because there's an energy of, I'm not going to be able to see the world the same way anymore. Once I've noticed this, I can't unnotice it. So think about that vibe and when that happened to you, because it's calling it to your attention for a reason. And then we have tend to the small things. Okay, this is what it's saying. You awakened to infestation. You awakened to knowing where sickness was. You awakened to the realization of wrongdoing or neglect or something that was unhealthy, whether it had been in your life and somebody else's life. You awakened to it and you had to confront it, or you had to face it, whether that be confronting something external and fighting a fight, or something internal and having to confront your own illness. There was that energy here, and now it's being called up to your recollection to say, know your worth. There's this renewed sense of not only health, but appreciation for being alive that is happening right now. Also a sense of know your worth, know how valuable just your life is. It's really interesting, especially if you are somebody who had a health scare recently or who had a loved one who went through something. You know, it kind of like takes the wind out of you in ways that no financial problem could, no romantic problem could. When you don't have your health, you really do feel like you have nothing. Like it really knocks you on your ass. And so to come on the other side of that and say, holy crap, after that, there's not much that's going to scare me because I've had the carpet pulled out from underneath me, right? This sense of, but it's gratitude is I think what I'm saying, Aquarius. There's this energy of gratitude here with regards to the simplest things, which is the air that you breathe, or getting able to get out of bed in the morning and walk, you know, with your own 2 feet. There's this appreciation for things that we normally take advantage of. So in a lot of ways, this is the completion of your awakening. The awakening may have started, but you had to get through a darker time in order to finally come into this new and improved sense of self. And it's not arrogance, it's gratitude. And I love that. And then we have dream the world into being. So there is prosperity in terms of ideas and creation and innovation ahead of you. And it's almost like the universe is saying you've got a lot longer to go. Right? So there's good news being delivered to you that there's so much on the horizon. And I know there was pain in the past, but there's so much now on the horizon. And maybe now you have the courage to actually start planning for it, because there's a sense of A, I don't want to waste any time. And also B, when you get a second lease on life, or you get reminded how precious life is, why do I want to waste any second of it? So there's a lot of beautiful, grateful, positive momentum here. Let's get into the 7-day play-by-play. I'm going to get the 7th day here. Let's see how this week resolves. Okay. Such an interesting combination of energies. Day 1. Also in the past, standing up for something, not giving up, deciding to, you know, it's like do or die, deciding to, okay. I just want to make sure that you guys can see it. Deciding to not give up. This is Hermit energy, to fight the good fight, to not give up on your health, to not give up on your healing, to not give up on your own self, on this sense of who you are and what you know, to not give up on what you've been working on and what you believe in and what you believe has the right to be cultivated or nurtured. It could also be fighting for your health, fighting for healing, but positive here, like it's working. Okay, what about day 2? We have confusion or a lot of offers in front of you that aren't the best. Whenever Seven of Cups comes, I say, if you're confused, confusion is actually, it's like a hint. Because I've never known anybody to be confused when they were looking at something that they really wanted. when you know you want something, you know you want something. And it's like when you don't know if you want anything in front of you, it's because there's something in front of you that's actually impressing you. And you're just scared to say no because, oh my God, I might be missing something. You're not missing anything. And if you are missing something, you weren't ready for it, because if you were ready for it, you would see that it was something valuable. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you are where you are when you're there. And if you're looking there, you have the Seven of Cups, like think about it, all these things in front of you, or this confusion. It could even be, how have I made myself sick? How have I wasted time? How have I fucked up and not been focused the way that I should have? That's also something that comes out. Oh, love offers, getting distracted, right? That's what this is. Like you know, you're distracted on peddling, like little offers that don't really matter or wouldn't get you that far, or stupid promises that never really got off, that never really went anywhere. All of those things. That's day 2. And I think the beautiful thing about day 2 is that you're being liberated from them, and that you are walking away from them and deciding, and it's like you're realizing them. You're realizing your distraction. You're realizing where you were part of the problem, right? I'm not saying everything is your fault. Certainly not if you got sick or anything, but the sense of, where did I go wrong? Where did I not make the choices that I really should have made? Like where can I improve myself? So liberating yourself from distractions. And then we have day 3. Okay. We have the Star card, finding yourself, self-discovery, aspirations, or realizing you need to aim higher and heading in that direction. A decision to chase a dream or chase an aspiration instead of settling or being distracted by piddly shit, to instead get on the move and go find your truth and go find what truly inspires you. Or I feel like for most of you, it's not that you have to find it. You've already found it. It's that you have to believe in it enough to make it your guiding light, to make it your North Star, right? That sense of, I can find it all I want, but what does that really give? Like, get on the road to it. Like, start journeying, like the 3 wise men journey, the sense of following that star. Believe in it so strong that you actually start laying down those foundations. What about day 4? I love that. Is the Magician card. So really understanding your power and your capability, and starting to work in that space of, I'm putting something together myself. Okay, what about day 5? This is Libra energy, so partnership. First we have you, now we have partnership. This could also be legal decisions that were made to balance things out, or feeling your life come into a deeper sense of balance. Aquarius, day 5, this is filled with love, somebody who loves the shit out of you, or you like unconditional love. So this isn't the little piddly shit anymore. This is the big kahuna. This is being loved unconditionally, and maybe it changing your world. This is finding partnership with somebody who is unconditionally and ridiculously loving and adoring and caring. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. That's fine. It could be anybody that makes you feel this way. There is just this essence of feeling the unconditional and balancing yourself out that way, or having it balance you out and sort of change your world, change your life. major fortune in meeting this person. Could be maternal energy, could be male or female, it doesn't really matter. I just think that this is an energy outside of yourself that actually helps to inspire you to be the best of yourself. So day 5 is a game changer here. It doesn't mean that you're distracted from all that you've set your mind to. Not at all. Not in any capacity. It just means now that you have an amplification and inspiration. And then what about day 6? Holding on to those dreams from the past, realizing that now you have them in your grip, realizing that now you have the ability to do something that you've always wanted to do, or you feel a solid connection. Makes you feel giddy, makes you feel joyous, makes you feel connected and loved, maybe makes you even feel like a kid again. Could also be returning home, finding that foundation in yourself to return to your roots, and I don't know, getting inspiration from that as well. This is all very healthy, healing energy. So what about the moon card? What does the moon have to say for Aquarius? I'm sorry, Biddy. I'm sorry, Biddy. The card hit my dog. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Yeah, and I think that you're going to be very ready to do this. Like, this is almost a sense of, you don't have to tell me twice. It's almost like my North Node has become my comfort zone, not because it actually is, but because I've seen the pitfalls of my comfort zone. I've seen myself waste away in my comfort zone. I have to get this show on the road. This could be traveling. This could be journeying. This could be a sense of, you got to start traveling. You got to get on that road. You got to go journey somewhere. All of that energy is true. All of that energy is true. What is all this about for Aquarius? This reading has come out very easy. There's such abundance in your life right now. Even if you have to, it's almost like, thank God you can bend. There's this energy of, when I saw flexibility come out, I was like, it's almost like you're just happy to bend. You're happy to be able to do something different. And I don't think if this awakening hadn't happened to you, I think maybe you would have been like, no, no, no. But it's like the awakening happened, the discomfort happened, the gratitude came after the experience, and it's almost like, oh yeah, now I want to bend. Now I'm willing to bend. Now I want to go in that direction. It's also pointing in a new direction, right? This sense of, yeah, going in a new direction and seeing where you can fit into that new direction. We have Treasure Island, which is also a 9. This sense of, you're almost there. This sense of, you can see it in front of you. It is real. You may not be touching it right now, but it is absolutely real. This is also a sense of going someplace, the sense of finding a special place, finding a treasure. And then we have Fork in the Road. You didn't prepare for this. You didn't know that this was going to happen. So get ready this week, Aquarius, because either you're already doing it, right, and already experiencing it, and God is sending you this message to say, keep going in this different direction, because I opened up this new door for you for a reason. Please stay on this path. Or it is legitimately saying, this doorway is opening up. You need to step through it. We got to get to day 7. I will meet you over in the extended to continue this message. The link is down below in the description box. I also pin it to the top of the comment section, or just head over to Vimeo and head over to Vimeo and click on the recent Aquarius. I will see you there.